Hi there guys, this is the Quantum Gaming Uploads again. What I'll be talking about in this video is the airliners in this game. Yesterday I did the jets, today I'm gonna do the airliners, and hopefully tomorrow or another day I'm gonna do the prop planes. The ones I like to use or the ones I don't like to use. But let's go. This is the airliners, and what I've got here is the crappy ERJ 170 and 175 planes. Now, when this came out, a lot of people got excited about this plane. Because it had many liveries, it looked cool. Like when you see it from the outside, it looks alright, it's not bad. And the liveries are really good when it comes to this plane. But guys, don't let that fool you. The functionality of this plane is something else, guys. It's something else. It's one of the worst airliners I've flown, or the worst, nearly one of the worst planes. There are two other planes that are the worst in this game, but this is amongst them. Now this plane hasn't had the real update in a while, and it just sucks, guys. It sucks. Nothing else to say about this plane apart from that it's horrible compared to what we got, compared to the other aircraft in the game, you know, the airliners. I'll be showing you, don't worry, I'll be showing you what we got and what the best ones are. But yeah, let me just take a quick flight with this. We'll see. And look at the interior, guys. It's like something from, I don't know, like a Nintendo 64 or Flight Simulator X. Look at this plane. It's just, I don't know why it steered left, but I'm not touching the controller, but anyway, you'll do the job. This is a light plane, and you can see, guys, it's a light plane. It feels like a prop plane, not like an airliner. Just look at that, guys. Look at the movement. If an airliner did that movement when you move it up and down, it feels like you're flying a Cessna. And the constant noise of the engine, which drives you crazy. The only thing that saves these planes, guys, is the liveries. Now the developers of these planes, they don't know what they're doing, or they're doing this on purpose, because I haven't seen a real update on this plane, and they shouldn't be allowed to put the plane on the marketplace, guys, if they don't continue updating it, or if they don't fix it. You can put it in the marketplace, but you promise that you're going to fix it over time, not just leave it in there for people to buy it and you do nothing. That's not right. This plane should be, I think it should be banned from the game, and developers should be banned from Microsoft Place, just because of these dodgy techniques. But the plane itself, guys, is one of the worst. Only positive thing, the liveries, and that you can fly it like this. If you want to do a proper flight with this plane, you're in for a surprise, guys. It may go wrong. When you land, this plane may behave funny. Sometimes it lands alright, sometimes it bounces like a bunny, and nothing you can do about it. It's just one of them things. It's so temperamental, guys. Everything you haven't thought of is going to happen with this plane. It's just out of random. Things happen out of random. Sometimes you can have a great flight and it'll be fine. Next one, it'll be like terrible. So yeah, guys, if I was you, I would give this a miss. Not a big fan of this airliner at all. So yeah, guys, forget the Embraers. So yeah, guys, let's move to the next one. Welcome back, guys. And what I'm flying right now is the Boeing 737 MAX. Now, when I started the sim, this plane was in a terrible state. It wouldn't fly right. As soon as you fly it, you would crash. The auto throttle was stuck. They couldn't do nothing about it. And lots of other issues. Over time, Bredock 3D, they trying to fix it over time. but it can be temperamental as well. By any means, it's not the same level as the Embraer 170, 175, but it can be funny when it comes to landing and how it behaves. But as a plane, it's really cool. It's got its issues. Like when you land, of course, you're gonna, if you not do it right or something's gonna happen, this plane is gonna bounce. But let me take a quick flight, guys. Look wise, she looks fine. And they fixed the cockpit, which is really cool. It looks very nice. Of course, it's not a study level, nowhere near that, but it's an okay plane. It's definitely better than what it was 6 months ago, for sure. And when they try to fix it, you always have to say positive things. Even though the plane is not the great, you're gonna say when they keep trying to fix it and they can't fix it, it means that's the best they can do, guys. That's the best they can do. Not every developer is a genius. You know, they can do so much with their intelligence or whatever their thinking is. Not everybody can do an amazing, fantastic job. Everybody works different. Their mind works different. Their talent is focused on other things. They may not be 10 out of 10, guys, so you can understand that. As far they can try, they keep trying, but they cannot get it right because of that limitation. You know what I mean. You get that in every profession, so it's not their fault. That's the maximum, guys. When you see something that's like this, that's like a 6 out of 10. Maybe that's, just think about it. Maybe that's the maximum they can give. Doesn't mean they're bad, but that's the maximum they can give. So yeah, let's take a quick flight, guys. And I'll show you. This livery is cool. The EasyJet. I really like this livery on the planes. It's amongst one of my favorites. And the plane comes with some cool liveries. But it's not one of my favorites to fly. I fly it all, like once in a while, but it's not one of my favorite jets in the game. Yeah, the EasyJet livery looks very nice on this, but I prefer the United States of America, you know, the presidential livery on this plane. I think that's the best. We should have that on the 747, but hopefully one day we will. But this plane behaves more like an airliner compared to the AJ, but it's not one of my favorite, guys, because of those problems, you know, the landing problems and how it behaves sometimes. But it's okay, it's cool. If you got nothing else to fly, let's give it a try. But I won't recommend it. I won't recommend these planes. You know, we're gonna get the PMDG 737. So this one I cannot recommend. So yeah, guys, let's move to the next one. So hi there, guys, I'm back. Now this one, guys, this is a Captain Sim Boeing 777-300ER. Now this is the least one of my 3 versions that we got on Xbox. Now this looks good when it comes to detail. This plane looks just fine. On the outside the liveries are nice and the detail on the outside is really good. Same for cockpit. The detail is very nice in the cockpit as well. So nothing bad, and you can walk. You can go right in there and check the cabin and the passengers. So when it comes to that, it's a job well done. But if you don't know, guys, and I'm sure you know, but I'm just making sure, this plane is underneath a 747. It's not actually a 777, it's a 747. So everything in this plane from the cockpit to the avionics and everything else to the structure of the plane. Underneath, it really is a 747. And I'm going to take a flight and I'm going to show you. This plane feels like a 747 when you fly her. Even though she looks different on the outside. It is a 747. But she flies okay. It's got the issues. Used to have the issues with the autopilot. But she flies okay, guys. She's not a terrible plane, but because of those issues, guys, I cannot recommend it. Even though you can fly this plane, there's nothing stopping you from flying it, apart from the autopilot and some other minor things. But you can fly this and you can land her like normal, like we do with any airliners. It'd be just fine. She may sound nice as well, but she really is a 747. For those reasons, I can't recommend these planes, because they're trying to be something else, like there's something else underneath. So for that, you can fly it. It's flyable. You can land it and everything else, but it's still a 747, guys. I don't know if you feel the same about that, but it never really bothered me when it comes to flying. It is a 747, but lots of people it does bother. See, she flies nice, guys. I'm not touching the controller. She just keeping level. She's not bad as a plane at all. But yeah, this is entirely up to you guys. But for me, there are better airliners out there to fly. I bought these to show you guys when they got released. But they got another version that's on PC at the moment, which is a 767 400 ER, I think it is. And that definitely is better. It's still the same thing underneath, but it feels like a better plane. But yeah, guys, let's move to the next one. Can you guess which one it's gonna be? We'll see, guys. We'll see in a bit and see what you think. Hi there, guys, I'm back. Now this one, guys, is the same from Camtasia Sim, but this is a 200 ER version of the 777 planes. And this looks exactly the same as the 777 300 ER. And earlier, guys, I didn't mention they haven't got a wing flex on Xbox. All the 777 airplanes in Xbox, they haven't got any wing flex. On PC it works fine, but not on Xbox. And apparently there's an issue with the sim, with the coding, that doesn't let it show. But yeah, I prefer this to the 300ER. Even though it's exactly the same when it comes to the cockpit. And you can see there, guys, 747 8i. And same thing, you can go to the passenger side and look at the cabin. But apart from that, guys, she's the same as a 300ER. The reason I like her better, because it's just a bit smaller compared to that, and it's a bit easier to land because of the mass. You know, the mass is the other one is bigger. This is a bit smaller, so it's a visual thing, guys. It's a visual thing with these. When you try to land, it's a bit better. I land better with this than I land with a 300ER. But let's have a look. We're gonna take a flight, a quick flight. I don't want to take a long flight, but a quick flight just to show you. This feels exactly like the 300ER in the air, in the movement and everything else. So it's not going to be any differences like that. The only differences are mainly the stuff, because it's bigger and the landing and everything else. But as planes, they're both identical. And And I'll show you the other version, guys. There may be some differences in the shocks, but I didn't see any being different. And the wingtips, some of these got the different wingtips. This one hasn't got the corners on the wingtips, and the bigger one has got the wingtips and the corners. But apart from that, they're exactly the same, guys. Again, you can fly these like any other plane. They got no real issues when it comes to flying, and you can do a good landing with these. You're not gonna have any glitches or problems on the landings. I've tried these all the time, and they're fine like that. But it's still a 747 underneath, guys, and for that reason I can't recommend it. Even though it may be a good plane, I can't recommend it because of that. But you may say, oh, can't recommend this, but it's really a 747, and I can't do that. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think of this one, of the 200ER. I think she's alright, she's not bad. She's maneuverable, and she can land. So yeah, guys, let's move to the next one. And you guessed it, guys, you guessed it, it's another 777, but this is the cargo version, which this one I really like. Is the only cargo in the game, cargo airliner. For that reason I like. It's the same plane, same structure, but I like it because of that, because of the cargo. But yeah, as you can see, the cockpit is the same. There's no real differences there. Same color, same everything, same screen, 747. Only difference is when you go back here, guys, you can see that's the thing, or stewardess to sit or something like that, or people to sit. There's no stewardesses in here, but no, the staff sits. But let me just get back in there. Yeah, guys, as you can see, it's a cargo, and this is I really like this plane just because of this, because it's a cargo version, and she looks exactly like the other 777s. There's no difference apart from the liveries and the wingtips, guys. Can you see the wingtips? The wingtips, they are just a bit longer than the 200ER. Can you see the corners of the wingtips? They're a bit cut at the end, so that's very cool. But apart from that, these are all the same, guys, no difference. But I really like this one because it's a cargo, and I always done good landings with this. I got no issues with the plane, and I like to fly manually. I don't like to fly with the autopilots on this. On many airliners I don't use autopilot very much. I really like to control the plane myself instead of leaving it to the autopilot. But that's entirely a sim issue on its own. It's not really a plane issue. When you have problems, but does work. The plane does work. So there's nothing bad to say, like major to say about the plane, apart from just being another 747. But there's no big issues with the plane. I love the liveries as well. They're very cool, especially the FedEx one. I really do enjoy flying this plane, even though I don't fly it much because I fly jets and I fly other planes. But I do enjoy this cargo version better than the 300 and better than the 200 for sure. I still cannot recommend it because of the reasons I said earlier. But and same, guys, he hasn't got any wing flex. You can see nothing moves On PC is fine, but nothing moves, and that tells you that they are the same, and the movement is the same, maneuverability is the same, so you're not gonna feel any difference between this 200 and the 300. So yeah, guys, and let's move to the next ones. And you know, the other ones, the next ones are gonna be the good ones, are gonna be the perfect ones, you know, almost perfect, are gonna be my favorite ones, and yours, I'm guessing by what you like in the comments, but we'll see. So what do you think is gonna be, guys? There's only 3. So what do you think is gonna be next? Think about it, and see you in a bit. Hello, guys. I know you would get it right. I knew you would get it right. As it's a 747, the majestic 747. Now this is a fantastic plane. I really do enjoy flying this plane. She's a proper beast, guys, of an airliner. She's stunning. And she's a legendary plane. This plane used to be top of the game for so many years. Everybody loved to have this plane. She's massive. It's got 4 engines. Yeah, she'll never really let you down in the game. This is a very... Even though she's massive, you can control her. She's a great plane. Look at those wings, guys. Look at those wings. They're as big as bigger than the runway itself. Massive bird, but fantastic plane. I really do love and like flying her. As you can see, the cockpit. The cockpit is one taken from the 777 planes. Yeah, don't worry about my flying, guys. I'm just trying to speak at the same time and trying to control it, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Still gonna do a good takeoff on her. But she's beautiful, guys. I really do enjoy flying the 747. She may not be my top airliner, like the number 1 that I always fly, but I do love flying her. She's powerful. She's got presence. And this thing goes in the air, you know. You're gonna see it. You're not gonna miss this thing. This is a great bird. This one, guys, this one comes in the game, so you don't have to pay for it. If you had to pay for her, she probably would be like 30 to 50 quid, because it's that good. Yeah, it's a great plane. So let me know what you think of the 747, guys. The only thing about these, you cannot go to the cabin. I wish you had the passengers in the back so you could see the cabin. Apart from that, she's fine. She flies fine. Good autopilot. Controllable. But as I said, hasn't got any passengers at the back. There's no cabin. You can see where they sit and everything else. Now the 777s, they've done that. Captain Cena has done that. So props to him for doing that. But these guys, they need to do for these planes as well. These planes deserve it. These are official planes, so they deserve to have something in the back, you know, not just empty, nothing you can see. They deserve a cabin with a passenger sitting there and stewardess. Hopefully it will happen one day, but we'll see, guys. So this plane, definitely recommend it. Even though it comes with the game, I recommend this plane to fly. This is a great plane, guys. So let's move to the next one, guys. And there's gonna be 2 planes. So guess, guys, what's it gonna be? Is it gonna be the Neo, or is it gonna be the 787? Guess it, and I'll see you in a bit. So welcome back, guys. Did you guess it? Did you guess it? I think so. Now this is the Airbus A310 Neo, which I really love and many of you love. Now this plane, this airliner, is used by almost everybody that flies the sim. She's the most popular aircraft in the game when it comes to airliners. Everybody loves this plane, and the good thing about the A320 Neo, you're not going to be short of liveries. Now we got two developers doing liveries for A320 Neo, which one is 4Simmers, which they do incredible job on the liveries. They use the same engine sounds as a factory or the default that comes with the game. And we got the other one, which is a Braddock 3D, and they do other liveries for this aircraft. But what they've done is they improved the sounds as well. They've changed the sounds to their Neo, so it sounds different. So we got, you can say we got like two different planes now. They look the same, but they got different sounds. One is the 4Simmer ones, which I've got here now. It uses the default sounds, the engine sounds and everything else. I'm going to show you both. And the Braddock shows the other part of this plane, you know, the different sounds of the plane. But I'll show you, I'm going to take a quick flight. Let me just show you the cockpit, guys. The cockpit is very nice in detail. It looks very good. But the only problem, guys, there's no cabin. You cannot go and see the cabin. There's no people there. So I would love to see that as well in this sim, in this plane. It'd be something great, guys. But I'll take a quick flight so you can hear the engine. And after this, I'll go with I'm gonna take the Braddock 3D one so you can see. I love this livery. This is the new liveries from Captain or 4Simmers. These are the Brazil ones. This one, and there's another one, which is great. I really love the liveries from 4Simmers. They do an incredible job, and the detail is quite good. I love flying this plane. Very easy to fly, manageable, easy to land, good autopilot. Sometimes it can be tricky, but good autopilot. And nothing to do with the plane, that's the sim itself. But I do love flying her. But this is the most used airliner in the game. Same with me, I use this most of the time. But she's not my top one. She's there, very close, but she's not my number one. And people are waiting for all different versions of this plane, like the 330, 380. We're still waiting, guys, we're still waiting. And we're still waiting for the CRJ, which is a great airliner. So you're still waiting for that, but hopefully we'll see that soon. But yeah, the 380 is what people are waiting the most, because it's a big plane, it's a gigantic plane. But yeah, nothing really bad to say about the Neo. I can't. It's just a beautiful plane, guys. Functionable, like it functions correctly, looks great, sounds great, performs great in every flight, never let you down, reliable. She's not a big plane like a gigantic plane. Easy to control, easy to control it on a runway, easy to park. All positives, guys. Only negative, as I said, it needs a cabin full of passengers, needs to be more correct or more original to the sim. It needs that, it definitely needs that. If Captain Sim can do it, so can they, guys. It's not a big deal. They can do it. Easily can do it, and they can put people in there. Like they don't have to do like cardboards. They can do like you know, seating people, just pictures or something that looks better than a cardboard. Something like 3D models. You know, they will do a good job. I'm sure they can do that. But yeah, guys. So let's move to the Braddock one, to the Braddock version. I'm gonna let you enjoy the sound a bit, guys. I'm not gonna speak. You can hear that, and I'm gonna move to the Braddock. So welcome back, guys. This is the Braddock 3D version of A320 Neo. This is one of the liveries. This is a Swiss livery. But I'm gonna take a quick flight so you can hear the sounds. From looks, she's exactly the same, no differences there. But I'm gonna let you hear the sounds, what she sounds like. Nothing bad to say about this plane either, about this sounds either. They're different, but they're cool. I like that. And I'm gonna let you hear, guys. I'm not gonna talk for a while. You can hear. Yeah, guys. Yeah, what do you think? I think she's very fine. I like something different. Not everything has to be the same. But I like what they've done with the sounds. But it's very cool. Until the CRJ comes, this will be my top airliners to fly in the game. So let's move to the next one. And you guess it what it's gonna be. You know what it's gonna be. There's only one left, guys. So you know. So I'll see you in a bit. Hello, guys. So yep, you guessed it right. It's a 787 Dreamliner. Now she's my number one airliner in the game. I love her. She's smooth. She's big. She's reliable. She looks the part. Beautiful interior, guys. Looks great. Nothing bad to say when it comes to detail at all. Again, needs a cabin, needs the passengers. That's the only minus thing about these airliners. But looks, maneuverability, she's great. For the size, she is. She flies super smooth, guys. Super smooth. And I'm gonna take the flight and you'll see. And she's got one of the best wing flex I've seen in the game. I love her, guys. I love the 787. She's a beautiful. Now, to get this, you need the Premium Deluxe Edition. And I think it's worth it when you buy that edition. I think it's cool that you get this plane. This plane, if it got sold separately, this plane would be like 50 quid. 30 to 50 quid. Which is great. I love flying this plane. She's just a beautiful. Not taking nothing away from a Neo, but she's incredible. Just look at the wing flex, guys. Neo's got a good wing flex as well, but this takes the crown, you know. For a big plane, guys, it's fast and easily flyable, which I love. For a reason I love. I always, almost all the time, I've got good landings with this aircraft. I've got more positive landings with the Neo because it's a bit smaller. But same with this plane, I do a good job most of the time, like 80% of the time. It's not the plane's fault, it's my fault for not doing the approach correctly. But that's a plane. This plane is fantastic. My main airline in the game that I like to use. It's not one of my main, like most used ones, as that's 320 Neo. but I do love this airliner. That's why she's my favorite one. She's fast, smooth, looks great, great wing flex, nice landings, got 2 engines, is maneuverable. What else? She needs more liveries for sure that are gonna come, but apart from that, I recommend this plane, even if it says that you're gonna buy the Premium Deluxe Edition. Even if it comes to that, even if it comes to you buying that, I recommend this airliner for sure. I think it's worth it because you get other stuff as well with that Premium Deluxe Edition. You get the discounts, you get a few airports. I definitely do recommend you, if you haven't got it, definitely recommend you buying that, even to get this plane, because this plane is a beauty. I love her, and I'm sure many of you do. But you let me know, guys, which ones are your favorites. Do you agree with what I said about these planes? Did I say anything wrong? You can criticize me if I do something wrong. You can always say it. I don't like sugarcoating, as you know. If I done something wrong, you just tell me straight, guys. You're not gonna get my feelings hurt. Don't worry about that. You just say it as it is. I like that better than not saying it. You know, I'm a straight shooter. If I got something wrong, or I don't like something, I'm gonna say it. I don't care who does it. I'm gonna say it, guys. I'm straight like that, straight as an arrow. So yeah, let me know, guys, what you think. I'm just letting you hear how she sounds, guys. The Series X, of course, she looks even better. The Series S is fine, but on Series X she looks even better. But I do love flying her. She's incredible. I wish they put the passengers. And this plane would be like fantastic. You can walk in the cabin. This plane is big, so it would be like great. It would look great. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. So thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments. As always, your one and only Quantum Gaming Uploads. Love you all, guys. Thanks for watching as always. Take care. All the best. Bye bye, guys. Thank you.